The Parliamentary Joint Select Committee on IEBC engaged the Attorney General Professor Githu Muigai on electoral reforms required in order to have credible and transparent general elections. The government chief legal advisor illustrated to members the amount of legal work to be done, including legislation to align the mode of recruitment of IEBC commissioners with the Constitution, as well as mechanism to ensure the current IEBC team vacate.
The first thing that Parliament would need to do would be to amend this act almost immediately. And in seeking to amend this act, Parliament would be confronted with the serious challenge of agreeing on the procedure for the appointment, first of the selection panel, because that's the model contained here.
Githu Muigai reminded the MPs of the Kriegler report, which stipulates that a new electoral commission ought to be put in place 24 months before elections. Professor Githu called on the committee to opt for an exit mechanism that would allow a mediated agreement between the current commissioners and the government. This, according to the AG, would mean the current IEBC commissioners are compensated for the remainder of their term.
Ideally, the Electoral Commission should be in place 24 months before the election. Now, we don't have 24 months. And maybe he had given us the outermost limit. But this question of the time that the commission a new commission needs to be in place is a very important one, and I would say with tremendous respect, Mr. Chairman, that your committee must think about it very seriously. And I have to say this without recommending it. I'm not recommending. I am suggesting that you may need to think very carefully whether you want to alter the date of the next general election.
Githu advised against removing both commissioners and secretariat, since the process of training an entire team would delay the general elections. MPs sought AG's opinion regarding the legality of the Select Committee, which had been challenged by members of Justice and Legal Affairs Committee.
It is very, very, very difficult to create the secretariat from scratch. It would definitely need more than a year, more than 2 years.
The committee also engaged the judiciary over policy reforms required in the electoral process. Judiciary Committee on Election Chairperson Judge David Maraga proposed extension of period for determining presidential petition from 15 days to at least 30 days.
And quite a number of people were of the view that you cannot hold the country at ransom for that long. So that is why we arrived at 30 days.
I want to suggest to the members of the judiciary that it will equally also be important to give a timeline of other petitions.
The judiciary also wants law put in place compelling IEBC to publish all election results. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission was however denied audience after the memorandum was found to be insufficient. The EACC team will have a date again on Monday next week to submit material facts they used to clear IEBC chairperson Isaac Hassan from Chicken Gate scandal. Kevin Washera, Channel 1 News.